and he poureth out of the same. But the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them.
Right, in which the wicked ultimately goes into cheap Esau Edom, you know. So, as it mentions in Revelation the 13th chapter, right, ultimately he had to go into slavery. You know, he could do his 1,000 years of slavery, you know, and also the curse is going to be placed upon him as pursuant to Deuteronomy 30th chapter. You know, as he had a part to play in, you know, essentially the curses, you know, essentially putting us, you know, in socioeconomically, you know, plagued areas. You know, the same thing is going to happen to him. Let's get that. We'll get that after verse 5. You got the precept?
This is Isaiah 13, and verse 5. In verse 5, it says, "They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, and the weapons of his indignation, to destroy the whole land."
Right, and the scripture goes into how essentially the Lord speaks in similitudes. You know, so when you read this scripture, it says they come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord and the weapons of his indignation, to destroy the whole land. The scriptures also go into how, you know, the ICBM is likened unto arrows. You know, so when you liken what's likened unto an arrow in present day, it would be the ICBM nuclear missile. Could we get Jeremiah 50 and verse 14? Could you get second Ezra?
What do they say for a missing missile again?
Broken arrow.
Yeah, broken arrow.
Wasn't
that a movie?
Yeah. 16 and 13.
Get Jeremiah 50 and 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow. Shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord.
Right, spare no arrows. You know, it's going to be 200 million missiles, all right, that hit America, Babylon, the Great. You know, warheads. Warheads. Yep.
This is 2 Ezra 16 and verse 13. "For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss, when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world."
Right, because essentially, you know, the ICBMs is going to have the Lord's Spirit upon them. You know, so it's going to be like expert as the scriptures go into. It's not going to miss any targets, as it mentions in Joel.
Yeah, that's his army. Yeah, you know, his camp is very great. You know, that's the missiles, the warheads, man. You know, you got it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So this is going into the missiles. In Joel 2, in verse 7, it says, "They shall run like mighty men, they shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march every one on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks."
Right, it said they should climb the wall like men of war, roughly paraphrasing, you know. So Trump, not too long ago, was talking about, what do you call it, the Golden Dome. Right. And Israel, they got, I think it's called the Iron Dome or something like that. But it's not going to do anything, you know, as pursuant to, you know, the nukes hitting this place. You know, it's not going to be effective, you know.
Hey, the Lord could deactivate that shit. Yeah. You know, remember, this is the Lord's script. This is his movie, right? So when the scriptures say that when those arrows were shot, they should not miss. That's exactly what's going to happen. Right. All right. Every missile, every warhead is going to go accounted for, man. It's going to serve its purpose in inflating that fire, man. You know.
Yeah. Joel 2 and 7. "They shall run like mighty men, they shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march every one in his ways, and they shall not break their ranks."
They should not break their ranks, all right, because when you liken it unto like formation, all right, in militaristic terms, all right, when you look at troops when they march, all right, everybody pretty much is in lockstep. Pretty much everybody is doing the same step, you know. So essentially, you know, everything is going to hit its intended mark, you know.
Right. Yeah, it's a little bit more. It says, verse 8, "Neither shall one thrust another, they shall walk every one in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded." It says, "They shall run to and fro in the city, they shall run upon the wall, they shall climb upon the houses, they shall enter into the windows like a thief."
Right, like a thief, so it's gonna come unexpected, you know. And nobody will have no time to, you know, prepare and stuff like that, you know. Yeah. So if it's destined, you know, for somebody to get hit with a nuke, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, you're destined.
All you gonna have is the warning.
That's it.
You know, like what happened in Hawaii a couple years ago. It's gonna be legit this time. And it's like you said, it's not gonna be no preparation. Because these hypersonic missiles, these nuclear missiles that they're sending, they said they can reach America in 30 to 15 minutes, man.
Yeah.
You know, so in that preparation of time, get in the car, where you gonna go? You gonna have to be like in the knowing. When they knew that that fire was coming, they just got with the family, they all hugged each other and got burnt up.
Yep.
You know?
Sat at the dinner table.
Don't
That's
look
it.
up.
Don't look up. Another way, yeah.
Yeah, you know, and to prove that all that is coming, you know, what do they have now? Hypersonic missiles, man.
Yeah.
Missiles that can travel faster than the speed of sound. They can hit here, like your brother mentioned, in under 30 minutes. And really, you got all these countries that got them. You know,
Everybody got it.
Yeah, everybody got it.
Can I get one script? Zephaniah, last verse. Zephaniah 1, last verse.
While you get that, I want to grab this real quick because I'm going into this is the Lord. These are the Lord's weapons of indignation, like the brother Yuan mentioned. This is back in Jeremiah 50 and 25. It said, "The Lord has opened His armory and have brought forth the weapons of His indignation," which is the ICBM military missiles we're going into. "For this is the work of the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans." So it was the spirit that was put on these guys like Oppenheimer to create the nuclear missile technology. When they split the atom, showing you that was the Lord's will. Because when you look up that word atom, the word atom literally means indivisible. So He put the spirit, like it says in Isaiah 54, to split the atom. All right, they got the atomic bomb, and then from there they've been working that to where the brother said now. We went from the atomic bomb to hypersonic missiles, man.
Yeah, He said, "I created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire."
Yeah.
The artificer, man.
Right.
And it shows you that these are the descendants of Cain too.
Yeah.
Because Cain was the weapon,
Yeah,
the weapon maker.
Two
You know what I'm
ball
saying?
game, man.
Two-ball cane.
You know,
First weapon
the
maker.
blacksmith.
Because that's why that was all what Operation Paperclip was about. Taking them German scientists, and some went to Russia, some went to America. You know, but that was all the Lord's plan for that to happen. That's why we're going to earlier. The prophecies had to take place the way that they did for certain events to take place, man.
Right.
So everything was strategically done by Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua through the angels, man.
And that was a very short time. He said, "Woe, the second woe is past. The third woe will come quickly." That ain't too long ago, man. You got people that was on Earth when the missiles was first created. They still alive, and now you already got supersonic missiles. Come on, bro. That ain't too long ago, bro. That is some shit. That's very quick.
The scriptures say, the knowledge shall increase.
Yeah.
And that's what happened in a short period of time. You know, you look at some of these documentaries. You talk about how the technology advanced from the 1970s so quickly to the 1990s to the 2000s. Now you got phones, tablets.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Cameras are super small.
Yep.
Yeah, hey, the technology is the main thing, man. Majority of the technology that was created was for war and for oppression.
Yep.
Most High had these devils participate in an arms race.
Yeah.
That way, the technology increased.
Yep. That's all it's about.
It's Zephaniah chapter 1.
Who said this? That's what they talking about the government now.
It's Zephaniah 1 and 18. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath.
Exactly.
But the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of His jealousy.
Yeah. So what did Zephaniah see? Right. What did he see? Read that again.
It said, neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath.
That's right.
But the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of His jealousy.
But the whole land should be devoured by the fire of His jealousy, man. All right? That's Armageddon. Go ahead.
For He shall make a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the
He
land.
should make a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land. So again, as brothers are talking about, the destruction is going to be quick. Remember, in 1 hour. All right? You got intercontinental ballistic missiles, hypersonic missiles, all right, that can travel faster than the speed of sound. All right? That can evaporate America under 30 minutes, 15 minutes, man. And don't forget about, as you talked about earlier, Babylon being surrounded. So remember, these heavy military ships in the ocean, they're built with nuclear rockets too. So they're gonna be shooting off, missiles from the ocean, which is gonna get here even faster. So like you said, the Lord gonna make a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land. All right.
And what does it say? They shall not be wounded, meaning that they won't be able to be shot down.
Right.
So like the scriptures were saying, there's nothing that's gonna stop these missiles once they get in the air, man.
Right.
It's not gonna be like what was that X-Men Apocalypse when you had all the missiles up there, and all of a sudden they start bumping into each other and blowing each other up. That's not gonna happen, man. You know?
Nito hold his hand out, they all stop.
Yeah, okay.
I got it. This is 2 Edges 16 and 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss. What the brother Kwana was saying. These ICBM missiles. When they begin to be shot into the ends of the world, behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again till they come upon the earth. A fire is kindled and shall not be put out till they consume the foundation of the earth. That's the ICBM missiles. When the launch codes are given, they're going to turn the key. These damn ICBM missiles are going to come out of the silos, and they're not going to return until they go up in the atmosphere and rain down those warheads upon, America and certain parts of Esau Edom's kingdom, man. And their targets, they're not going to miss, man, until they come down to the foundation. So they rain down on the foundation of the earth and consume the earth. And that means the earth, the part of the earth which they hit, not the whole planet. Because wherever they're designated to be shot, it's going to consume that area with fervent heat, man.
But that's going to rearrange the planet too.
Yeah.
You know?
The earth shall shake to and fro like a drunkard. And that's like what happened during the flood. The Lord allowed the firmament to open up and the water come down from Shemayim. And you also have water coming up under the ground. That shook the earth up to where what we knew as Pangea pretty much got split up to where we have now these continents. How many continents?
7.
Is that not counting Asia and that's all?
Right.
So
Right.
really,
Right. 6.
But it all from that. So when these nukes hit, it's going to rearrange the planet even more. So we're going to have new islands, new land masses, and all that.
It's going to get bigger.
Yeah. Because this new land mass is being created now. Certain volcanoes that erupt, that create new islands and new land masses, things like that. The shift in the tectonic plates and all of that, so that's going on now.
Don't forget the Lord. He gonna give us access to the areas that is blocked off to Esau, like the Bermuda Triangle and the Mariana Trench, different things like that. So who knows? Because like I said, they came out and said there's lands that they discovered, but they can't really get to.
Exactly. I believe there's certain portals in the earth as well too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They don't show you that shit in them Godzilla movies and stuff like that.
It's that new show on Netflix. It's like a different portal. And it was shaking up California. My girl been watching. And then they end up going into the new world, and California was it was a massive earthquake. And a lot of people in California end up going to the new world.
You're talking about
It's on the age.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And also, I believe through the spirit, that Antarctica is going to move back up to the warm area because it's uninhabited. It's virgin land.
I mean, it's all types of mysteries that the Lord got that He's going to show forth in that time, man.
That's virgin land that needs to be occupied.
Right.
It's Revelation chapter 6 and verse 14. And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places.
How's that going to happen? Through the brutal force of them ICBM missiles hitting the planet Earth, man. Every island and mountain shall be moved out of their places. That's going to take a hell of a force to move an island and a mountain, man. Show you that it's going to be straight up just destruction, man. That's why, when you read, can I get something real quick? Isaiah, was it 20 and 20 or 20 and 20? But come up hither, not come up hither, but talks about the scripture in Isaiah 28. Come up for a little season. How's it go? Isaiah 28. Chariots.
26.
Is that it? Yeah, read that.
26.
Yeah, 26. Yeah.
26 to 20.
Yeah.
So Isaiah 26 and verse 20. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers.
Yeah, that's being beamed up to the chariot. All right, come up, my people, into thy chambers. Go ahead.
And shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as if it were for a little moment.
Yeah, hide thyself as it were for a little moment. So that devastation from the destruction is going to be so crucial that we're going to have to be in the heavens for whatever amount of time until all of that be overpassed.
Yeah, because not only we have to escape destruction, you got the nuclear winter that's going to come after that, the fallout, the radiation that's going to be,
it's going to kill everything.
It's going to kill everything. So it's going to have to be a certain period to when that overpasses, and then the world, the Lord's going to bring the elect back down, and they're going to start the world over again. Like that show, The Hunter. Yep. Yeah, if y'all haven't seen that, it's on Netflix. But they show you kind of like what we're talking about.
Yeah, just like Noah when he was in the ark.
Yeah.
The earth was flooded.
Yeah.
They didn't come out of the he didn't come out of the ark until the waters went back down.
Bro, it's mountains like Mount Everest, where the top, Kilimanjaro, all that. They found fossils of animals that were on those mountains. It showed you when he said the earth flooded. It flooded.
Seashells, clams,
snails.
Snails.
Like creatures that they're finding that's like petrified. Like you were talking about a couple months ago, like dragons and stuff like that. Those things got drowned out by that water, bro. So just like there was no escape for that, there's no escape for the fire, man. Except for the Yahweh Shah. The ark this time is a chariot.
You got more. You can read it out.
Isaiah 26 and verse 20. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself, as it were, for a little moment, until the indignation be overpassed.
Until the indignation be overpassed. So we're going to have to be in the heavens for a certain amount of time until that indignation. You're talking about the fallout. You're talking about life, dying. The earth is going to be inhabited for a point in time until it's able to be inhabited again. Until the elect are able to come back down and take over. Go ahead.
For behold, the Lord cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth.
Yep. Hey, the earth is getting ready to meet its maker. Go ahead.
For their iniquity, the earth also shall disclose her blood and shall no more cover her slain.
There you go. So it's going to be a very great destruction that's soon to come. But the point, just adding on to the spirit, that because we just read Isaiah 65, that islands and mountains are going to be removed out of their place. So it's going to be straight up turmoil, man. Right? So the only escape is up. The only way is up. Are you part of the elect? Right? Because people that got bunkers and shit in America, they're done for.
You're
gonna get cooked down there. Now the prophecy set up for the elites to escape. Right? That's why they're going to be the first fruits of slavery when the elect come down and hunt them devils out of the different hiding places. Right? But overall, a good majority of the Earth's population is going to be put to death. Right? You got it, bro.
Tell us about it. You still want this? 1 Thessalonians chapter 4 and verse 17. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air. And so shall we be with the Lord. Excuse me. So shall we ever be with the Lord. Right. So read it again. Could you get Isaiah 60 and verse 8? Could you get Psalm 68 verse 17? 1 Thessalonians chapter 4 and verse 17. Then we which are alive and remain, because it's going to be, certain members of the elect that don't ultimately taste death. It says, then which we are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds. Could we get that?
60. Yep. This is Isaiah 60 and verse 8. Who are these that fly as a cloud, and as the doves to their windows?
Right, because in the scriptures, ultimately, the so-called UFOs, and so-called UAPs are known as clouds, and also the chariots of the Lord. That's how essentially the angels, as we got earlier, that's how they traverse. But it says, finishing out, 1 Thessalonians 4 and 17. You also get 2 13. 1 Thessalonians 4 and 17. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds, because ultimately those that was martyrs, for this testimony are going to be up in the chariots. All right.
Right, says, and that scripture is why Esau's trying to bring all this mass confusion with all these stories of aliens now. Like they came out and said some bullshit talking about this 4 different type of aliens now.
Yeah. Called it though.
Yeah, we said that. Yeah, now they're talking about it's grays,
insectoids, Anunnakis.
All that. Like, bro, they just don't want you to know that salvation's gonna come from those spaceships, man.
Yeah, and why one of them gotta look like you?
Yeah,
Talking about the Nordic look
fucking
like a
7-foot white man.
Yeah,
because they say the angels.
white hat.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, nigga off of goddamn Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Star Trek looking niggas.
Targaryen looking at it. Nah, bro.
Stop that shit.
The angels are so-called black, according to the Bible, man.
Yeah, it's all like we said before. It's all a ploy to downplay the presence of the angels.
Right.
It's propaganda, man. Because he gonna use that blue beam, and he's gonna come with some World of Worlds type shit.
Oh, but they
gonna throw all these people.
They got robots. Like that shit that happened last year, or year before last, where that dude said he found them aliens that was in his backyard, and then when they went into it, there was like some robots that got like the skin like cover on them, and they're gonna. It's all type of trickery this man got to bring.
Hey, be not deceived, the Lord said.
Yeah, Matthew 24:24.
We're not ignorant of Satan's
Come on, man, he about to go in his magic hat, pull out some bullshit.
And this is the shit that niggas been waiting on. See, I told y'all aliens was real.
Exactly.
But the world is the elites are reptilians, man.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, you even got Jake. Even Jake caught up in the propaganda because you got Jake talking about there's 7 different species of melanated beings and shit like that.
What?
So they going Jake into that shit too.
Jake be out of here, bro.
Didn't they already start prepping churches
Yeah,
for the so-called invasions and the reptilians and shit? Because they with the shit. So they already tell them, hey, this is what you gotta say. You gotta tell them that the reptilians and the Anunnaki and all that is real, man. You know them old ass women believe in that shit.
Yeah, don't be surprised you see a fucking interview on mainstream news with fucking Pete Hegseth or Trump sitting down with E.T.
Exactly.
You know, talking about talking some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Don't be surprised.
He already posted the tweet. He was walking with the motherfucker.
Come on, man.
Exactly.
Some food dressed up in a
Yeah.
Or be a robot.
Yeah,
Shit,
they're a robot, man.
They had robots here.
They got exclusive footage from Area 51.
I brought it out last week with the Roswell shit, man. That was retarded people that they took and augmented to make it look like aliens, man.
That's what they're doing in these underground cities, man. They're doing all this genetic testing and cloning programs and all that shit.
That's why they be washing up and showing shit. People like, look at this.
Preachers,
Preachers and shit. He's all been fucking around.
They call them chimeras. Chimeras.
Finishing out 1 Thessalonians 4:17, then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds, going to the chariots, to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord, because the Lord Yahweh Shai is being dispatched to deliver the elect. You get that verse.
Isaiah 63 from the top. Who is this that cometh from Edom, with dyed garments from Bosra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength.
Right, because the Lord Yahweh Shai is going to wound the heads over many countries. All right, starting with Esau, Edom. But it says traveling in the greatness of his strength, because when he come back, as pursuant to 2 Exodus 13th chapter, he's going to be on that father ship.
I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save.
Right, I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Because when he comes back, he's coming to deliver the elect. You can finish it out.
Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine vat.
Right, and ultimately, when you looked at those in the ancient world that was making that essentially was responsible, for the wine, when you went to a wine press, when you stomp the grapes, you got the appearance of someone that it looks bloody. So that's symbolic speech for how much bloodshed is going to be done with the heathen in 2/3.
The scriptures tell you in Isaiah 65, the slain of the Lord shall be many. It's like in 66, the slain of the Lord shall be many. So the Lord is coming back with 2 purposes: to deliver the elect and destroy Babylon the Great, man. All those that are tied to the beast.
Yeah, because that's a good point. Because really the New World Order that he's coming with is really to try to attempt to overthrow Yahweh Shai, all right, and the kingdom of heaven. Right?
He knows the true New World Order is an Israelite New World Order, man.
A righteous theocracy.
That's it.
He just mainly trying to fight against his judgment.
That's all it is.
That's all it is. He know he's going down.
And that the ultimate nightmare for an Edomite is a white man is a so-called black man ruled over them, man.
Oh, yeah. Black, Latino, Native American,
Yeah.
man. People that he deems inferior. They wake up. That's why every time we come back Christian about the image of the Lord, they refuse to admit he was black. They'll say he's Mediterranean, Middle Eastern or whatever, or skin of an olive, like it ain't black olive. They can't fathom the fact of the Lord being a so-called black man. That's why when Putin opened up the vaults, you got a lot of them Edomites burning the Bibles because that destroyed their image of Jesus in their head, man.
It hurt them. Yeah, another dark age is coming, but this time it's going to be for eternity.
Right.
You know?
That's right.
You know?
And it's only considered a dark age because the Edomites ain't going to be ruling. There's always been a dark age. Everybody on the planet's got that melanated anyway.
Exactly.
And they know that our glory, walks hand in hand with their doom, man.
That's it.
So they try to offset it as much as possible.
Oh yeah. Get that for bro real quick. Just dealing with the salvation again.
So Revelation chapter 15, I start in verse 1. And I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues, for in them is filled up with the wrath of the Most High.
And the judgments that the Lord is bringing on the earth.
Yeah, the nuclear destruction is part of the plagues.
Right.
Zechariah 14 and 12.
That's right.
Right? You got it, brother.
And I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of the Most High.
Right. That's Yahweh Shai with his elect, watching the destruction from the chariot, man. We're gonna have a front row seat to watching America go up in flames, man.
Through the bottom of the ship.
That's the victory.
Yeah.
Right?
That's the only way you're gonna be able to get out from that destruction, man. Otherwise, if you're on the earth still, you're gonna be destroyed. That's right.
Did y'all read Isaiah, Revelation 15?
That's what I know.
Oh, okay.
You had that?
Yeah.
Ain't no photography.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and 31. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the 4 winds, from one end of heaven to the other.
Can you run it back?
Matthew 24 and 31. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect.
Right, because the elect ultimately is going to be gathered, in the ships.
From the 4 winds, from one end of heaven to the other.
Right, we got Isaiah 63. He said, "I that speak in righteousness is mighty to save." So who's being delivered is going to be the elect. All right, and the elect is ultimately scattered across the 4 corners of the globe. At which the salvation, all right, the deliverance is going to be via, all right, the chariots. Can we get that?
Psalm 68, verse 17. The chariots of the Most High are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them, as in Sinai, in the holy place.
Right, and the Lord Yahweh Shai is going to be amongst the angels, all right, in the Father's ship.
And if I can add to that point too, that's why when it talks about those clouds coming, right, we know those being the chariots. When you look at the definition for that, it talks about how it's used to describe a giant army, man. So every time you hear the clouds, it's not just going to be that one. It's going to be a multitude of chariots, a multitude of angels coming like a fierce army, man. Rolling in to redeem the elect.
Yeah, Psalm 68, 17.
Just picture Independence Day when that big father chariot, and then all them thousands of chariots came out of it. Picture that. Looking up in the sky and seeing that.
Well, the Pentagon said that. They said that it was a so-called mothership that was releasing smaller ships to come to do a reconnaissance around the world.
They saw that when the video when they saw the chariot on the sun, the chariot that came out of them.
Yeah.
So, hey man, we here. Keep saying, bro. Oh, yeah. We just biding our time while the Lord makes his moves.
This is the book of Jude, verse 14. And Enoch also, the seventh from Adam, prophesied of these, saying, Behold, the Lord Yahweh Shai cometh with 10,000s of his saints. And why? To execute judgment upon all, and to conceive all that are ungodly among all them of their ungodly deeds which they have ungodly committed, and of their hard speeches which ungodly sinners have spoken against him. Coming to judge.
Yeah, we said deliverance and destruction. The Lord is 2 purposes, man. Like I said, you're not written in the book of life. All right, you're gonna be left here to get zapped. If it's not by a missile, it's gonna be by that concentrated fire. But if you're of the elect, you're gonna be taken up in that tractor beam like all the movies that we referenced, This Is the End, The Knowing, and different ones like that, man. Star Trek. Yeah, abductions is actually a good thing. You will want to get abducted, because like I said, the people in that ship, they're for our benefit. Unlike what Esau's telling you out there, man.
He tried to make it a bad thing. I got abducted and they probed me.
No, the angels do be taking them Edomites. They be fucking with them.
Yeah.
But Jakes that talk about that, they said they weren't the same type of abduction, man. So that is true. Like that, it's one. I forget the name of that one movie. I think like Fourth Con or something like that. It showed that.
Remember, the demons are the angels, and they do fly around in them chariots too. Yeah. So what they seeing, probably the demon angels.
Well, the angels can make themselves
they can make themselves
look.
That's
like we went into the description last week with Ezekiel, and then the other one, it was like had all the eyes.
Yep.
So the angels can have a fierce appearance if they want you to see them like that.
Because what did the word demon mean? Intelligence. So it's just playing on your psyche.
Left-hand angels.
Yeah, it's just playing on your psyche anyway. They might appear looking like an angel for real, but you make it to you. It look like something else. Like when you watch certain movies, it be you, but they looking at something else, screaming and going crazy. That's what the angels do. They gonna manipulate your mind, man.
Like that movie.
They see. What is
Smile.
It?
Smile.
They live.
They live is a good one, but the one where they had to walk around with the blindfolds on.
With Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, I forget the name of that movie. But Bird Box.
Oh, yeah, it's bugging out.
And they saw the demons, they killed themselves.
Yeah.
So like I said, the angels can make themselves like whatever.
Yeah, you got the left hand angel, left hand angel, right hand angel.
Yeah, and they all doing a bit behind
shit like that video Precinct earlier this week.
Oh yeah.
The dude tried to mug old buddy, and the demon came out of him and scared him off. I don't know if you watched that.
He came out like a big demon.
His big ass shadow came out of the dude.
Yeah, like that. The dude ran out.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Psalm 79 and 20. I know it's Psalm 79 about how the Lord got the
this one in the Apocrypha too.
Archangels. All right, you can find it, but whatever you got in shot, you can bring it out.
But I had something real quick. Wisdom of Solomon 5 and verse 1. Then shall the righteous stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and make no account of his labors. When they shall see it, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear. They shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for. So we were talking about the chariots, right? And the salvation that they're coming with. Because they're not only coming to bring destruction, they're coming to bring salvation as well. As we were going into, not everybody's going to be destroyed here in America, man. There's going to be a few number of people that's going to be delivered in those chariots. That's what you call UFOs, right? But it's going to be like something off of a sci-fi movie, man. People ain't going to really believe it. They're going to be in what's it called, a shock and awe, They're going to be surprised at what's going on, right? Like everything that they're seeing now, like coming out with water under an ocean under the ocean, shit like that people won't even fathom. Like, what the fuck? Well, the way your house shot is coming, he's coming in that same fashion, man.
That deliverance is all going to be in that fashion, because that's a part of the miracles.
Right.
The miracles ain't just the power. This is what the Lord is going to be doing, period, for the elect. All right? Yeah, the standard being lifted, whether he has, an angel helping you in your walk, like how he did with Tobit, or he might have, put the spirit on certain animals or creatures that's going to come out during the time of Jacob's trouble, protect you, whatever the case may be, man. But like you were going into with the chariots deliverance, people, their minds have been so conditioned to just believe everything that Esau tells them. So when it's something that he has no explanation for, they automatically write it off as fate. But that's why the Lord is the reset is starting with us understanding that nothing's impossible with the Lord. Yeah, right. So you have to take your mind out of the box that America has put you in, and understand that we're working on the Lord's timing now. So with Him, anything's possible, man.
What's AI too? Sirach,
that too, yeah.
Sirach 36 talks about showing new signs and wonders.
Yep.
If we ask the Lord to do this, but it comes with the understanding that it's going to be things that we've never seen before, man.
Yeah, and I'm going to add to that, because the AI is not only being used as deception, but the AI is also being used to allow us to be able to visualize these certain things as well, like the videos that you brothers do. That's a good way for brothers to be able to get to understand kind of like what the Lord's doing. So it can be used for good and the left hand, But at the end of the day, you have your faith has to be unbounded. It can't be just off. All right, I'll read the scriptures, but I know that it just don't sound right. No, everything is possible with the Lord, man.
Right. And like you mentioned, like you always mention, these other camps, they don't talk about the miracles.
Nah.
They don't talk about the spiritual power. That's all that strangeness that's gonna come here in these last days.
Yeah, if you got any discrepancies, then you're not fully persuaded in your own mind.
Yeah, they don't even believe in the MOTB.
Come on, man.
You don't really believe. If you doubt anything of the words of the Lord, you don't really believe.
Yeah, why would they be written if it's fake?
Come on, man.
Right.
The scriptures say everything written in here is what? Faithful and true.
Faithful and true.
Yeah. So if you got any type of gray area or any type of like doubt or unsurety, you don't really believe like you said you do.
Yeah.
I believe this, but
I can't really get with that. Nah, you ain't.
I can't see myself.
You ain't eating the whole loaf.
What, bro? I asked for that Acts earlier. Can we grab that real quick?
Acts 2.
When your house shot went up.
So Acts 1 and verse 9. And when he had spoken these things, while they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud received him out of their sight.
Yeah, going into that chariot. Go ahead.
And while they looked steadfastly toward heaven as he went up, behold, 2 men stood by them in white apparel, which also said, Ye men of Galilee, why stand ye gazing up unto the heavens?
Right.
His name is Yahweh Shai, which is taken up from you into heaven, shall so come in like manner as ye have seen him go into heaven.
Right, so just as they saw Yahweh leave out in that chariot, they will see him return in that chariot. So we read the 2 accounts of Yahweh and Enoch both be taken up. So why is that so hard to realize? That's going to be our fate of the elect too, man. 2 is knowledge, right? So the Lord let it be known these accounts are here for a reason. Right. So we know that like you said, his words are faithful and true. He said that he's going to bring us up to be with the Lord at the time of that destruction. So you got to believe that, man. That's why we have the boldness, because we envision that. Brothers that had dreams. We didn't see the chariots firsthand with our own eyes. So we know that this account is going to happen, man.
Yeah. There's no other way. How what's the other way of getting delivered out of here?
Yeah.
The Lord made that the only way.
Yeah, because when he brings his fire, that's gonna consume everything, as the brother brought out, man. Consume all the house, go into all the walls, the windows. So how else you gonna escape?
Yeah,
you gotta go up, man.
This is the spiritual arc that's gonna come and save the elect.
It's only one way up.
You ain't gonna be able to escape with about 747. I'll tell you that.
Go back to the flood again. No matter where they tried to go, they still died in the flood.
Yep.
You try to climb up the highest building, still got drowned out. Tried to go wherever, they still got drowned out. Man, there's no escape. Yeah. So that same thing is gonna be with this fire, man. Sure. So like the elders just said, where else you gonna go? You got a bunker over here in America. Guess what? You gonna get roasted alive in that shit, man. Or if you somehow survive the fire, what you gonna eat? You can turn to cannibals, man.
It's Isaiah 41 and 21. Produce your cause, saith the Lord. Bring forth your strong reasons, saith the King of Jacob. Let them bring them forth, and show us what shall happen. Let them show the former things what they be, that we may consider them, and know the latter end of them, or declare us things for to come. So the point being, what Steve Harvey said is many ways to salvation.
That was wild.
We telling people, if this ain't it, tell us what it is, man. Right? Because nobody else has the answers on how we're going to get out of this mess. Nobody has the answers on how we're going to avoid nuclear destruction. Right? Nobody else has answers on how we're going to be covered in Jacob's trouble. Exactly. Right? So produce your cause or shut the fuck up, man.
Exactly. And there needs to be a whole lot more. You said the other day, there needs to be a whole lot more of listening and shutting the fuck up. Because a lot of you people talking don't know what the hell y'all talking about, man.
Yeah, that's Ecclesiastes, the first chapter, man. We're in the 3rd chapter. It said it was a time and season under the purpose under the heavens. Right. It's a time for them to speak, and it's time for the to be quiet. It's time for the men and Lord to speak, and everybody else just shut the fuck up.
Yeah, because no matter what happens with this destruction, if you ain't right with the Lord, you can't run from him.
No.
If I can get this real quick. This is Psalms 139 and verse 7. It says, "Whither shall I go from thy spirit? Or whither shall I flee from thy presence? If I ascend up to heaven, thou art there. If I make my bed in hell, behold, thou art there. If I take the wings of the morning and dwell in the utmost parts of the sea, even there thy hand shall lead me, and thy right hand shall hold me." But the point, as I said, you can't escape the presence of the Lord, man. If you try to go up in the heavens, he gonna have the chariots shoot your ass down. You go in the bunkers under the ground, what happens? Hey, the angels gonna come get you, or if you're in the water, the Father is gonna get you. So judgment is gonna see you wherever you're at, man.
And he watching you. He got that, but it's the Father just sitting down, just looking at you. Look at old worm Jacob. Look at him, y'all. Look at him, trying to go up high. Smack his ass down. Just like when we play with, same thing when you fucking with bugs, right? Don't you? When we was kids, what we do to an ant? You'll let it go up top, just something, knock this shit. And you knock that shit right back down, just so it can do it again. Just, what more so the Lord, man? The Lord is in control of all things, man.
It's gonna be a whole real life Final Destination type shit on Jake, man.
Yeah.
On the world.
On the world stage, man. He gonna let these angels get off, man. He gonna let these demons, they gonna get off, man. They gonna have a field day, man.
It's Proverbs 15 and verse 3. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the evil and the good.
So he sees everything, like Tazama just said, man. So you ain't getting away, man. You can't hide from the Lord. You can't bargain your judgment. Hey, what's written is written, and when it's time to happen, the angels they're gonna punch the clock, man.
You got more? Can I just real quick? Con, this is Sirach chapter 16 and verse 27. He garnishes his works forever. In his hand are the chief of them unto all generations. They neither labor or weary or cease from their works. And this is speaking on the angels. And it says, none of them hinder another. And there should never disobey his word.
Yeah, they ain't gonna question. Yeah. The Lord say, go fulfill that hit I got on that man. They gonna do it without question, man.
Yeah, they ain't gonna say, oh, he was a good Christian. They ain't saying none of that shit.
Nah, man.
They gonna do it. They gonna do it. And they bid on. We got accounts in the scripture where they bid on doing the judgment, man. They be bidding. They be like, man, I want to do the hit. Let me do it, man. Hey, he did something yesterday. Let me do this today. Let me be that lion spirit. That's what the angels, they love doing the bidding of the Lord. What more so us? We love doing the bidding of the Lord. Yes, we love coming out here calling society out, man.
We should have rejoiced in my highness.
Oh yeah.
This is Sirach 39 and verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance.
And they coming out. These spirits created for vengeance coming out. Because if y'all ain't paying attention to the news, a lot of Israelites been getting killed and missing lately, man. A lot of you damn women, a lot of kids.
Yeah, women especially.
Yeah, they've been getting missing lately, man.
There's a serial killer out right now that's been killing. It was a thing something I seen yesterday. I remember it was in Louisiana where
Louisiana.
Like, Detroit, it was like what, 17 people?
He was killing YNs.
Yeah, and it was women too. It was a woman that went. She got a job. She had an interview for a job off Indeed. Went to the fucking warehouse and bitch died. They killed her.
But but that's that account he just read. Who put the spirit on that man to do that? Or a woman, who knows? Who put the spirit on to do it? The Lord, man.
Right.
Because we're in that time of Jacob's trouble.
We're in the time of vengeance.
That's right.
That's why he said, I created spirits for vengeance.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know?
They've been waiting on that moment to get that green light.
Because Jeremiah 51 said that I will render Babylon a recompense.
Yep.
We know that he's going to do that through destruction.
14.
Right? Mm-hmm. But he's also rendering a recompense to Babylon through these various judgments, man.
Yep.
He said there be spirits that are created for vengeance,
yep,
which in their fury lay on sore strokes.
There you go, sore strokes, death, pain. Go ahead.
In the worst way.
Worse is what
he says, in the time of destruction, they pour out their force.
Yep.
And appease the wrath of him that made them.
See, and appease the wrath of them the wrath of him that made them, man. So they're in complete order with the Lord.
Right.
You know?
They're not swayed on if a woman's beautiful,
or
a little child, or he was a good man. Nah, bro. Right. They see the hit was issued. I'm gonna go fulfill that. Hey, do niggas not do that in the world?
Yep.
Hey, you got a hitman. They don't look at the character of that person. They say he gotta go die. All right, he gotta die. So
he was on the list. That's all they say. Them hitmen. They say your name just came up. That's it.
Yeah,
it's not personal. Your name came up, man.
You got 200K.
Yeah. They be like, what do you mean, man?
We'll bring it back.
Yeah.
You know? It says fire and hail, famine and death. All these were created for vengeance.
Yep. All these things that he just read were created for vengeance, man. Yep. It's all part of the Lord's judgment, man.
Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions.
Hey, I just saw an article, man. I think it was an Edomite woman. She just got ripped apart by 2 pit bulls.
Yeah, her neighbor's pit bulls.
And there's been a lot of pit bulls eating niggas up lately, too.
Oh, yeah, they should, because a lot of you niggas treat your animals with cruelty, man. The scriptures tell you you're supposed to take care of your beasts. Man.
Yeah, you don't feed that nigga for like a week.
Yeah, that nigga chained out.
He'll be going on vacation 2 weeks, come back and wonder why he got to pay your ass.
He just leave you. You leave the dog just on a fucking post all day.
Yeah.
Throw some food out there for him, maybe. But he out there all day. It's raining. It's cold. He's just out there. That's fucked up, man.
And niggas be like, oh, he a little aggressive.
Yeah, outside dog. He ain't got no affection.
And then you walk in the nigga without a leash.
Exactly. I wonder why he got them aggressive. Shit.
You know, that's the crazy part.
Right.
And they got all these breeders out here, man. They got kennels and 10, 15 dogs just barking in the backyard.
No love, no affection. You gotta treat your animals good,
and
man.
then on top of that, who knows if she was doing something to him?
There you
go.
go.
You know, a lot of these Edomites, well, it might not actually be sexual, but they, people go and fuck with animals too, man.
Yeah.
Maybe throw rocks at them or something. You never know.
Antagonizing them.
Yeah, animals are smart, man.
Oh, yeah.
Animals are way smarter than what Esau tell you, man.
Goddamn Cane Corso, damn crash out.
Fuck. Remember that movie, The Birds?
Yeah.
You know, because like they said, crows, for example, crows remember your face.
They do. They talk to each other.
Yeah, so they said that if you wrong a crow, they'll pretty much have a whole murder, because it's a group of them called murder. A whole murder of crows, they'll come kill you in that day, man.
They pass out the information to the children, man.
Yeah, it'd be a generational line that they taught that come against your ass, man. It says teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction.
Yeah, there's been an uptick of snake bites too. Saying that because since Esau is destroying these ecosystems and habitats, the animals have to adapt to the current environment.
Oh yeah.
So what they're doing is a lot of these animals, like you said, the serpent, snakes, shit like that, they're coming into these territories where people live and biting the shit out of people, man.
The Apocrypha beast, wild beast,
Because
they show you that in that movie Hoppers. That's a good movie. They were showing you how pretty much they were using the 5G towers to pretty much make the animals leave their environments to pretty much go to a new area so they can use that to build a fucking highway or a parking lot or a mall or some shit. You know, so like you said, these animals, that's gonna be their get back. All right, while the Lord put the spirit on them to go start attacking these people, man.
That's it.
Jeremiah 15?
Yeah.
Jeremiah 15 and verse 2. Verse 2. Jeremiah 15 and 1, it says, Then said the Lord unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward this people. Cast them out of my sight and let them go forth. And it shall come to pass if they say unto thee, Whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, Thus saith the Lord, such as are for death to death, and such as are for the sword to the sword, and such as are for the famine to the famine.
Yep, and that's what these people are going to ask. When this judgment really starts popping off, right before the Lord closes the ministry up, and like you always talk about, how it's going to be thousands of people that's going to be trying to come up here. And what are we supposed to do now? That's the cuss out session. And I was like, look, you had all this opportunity to try to come up here and get the words. Now the doors of mercy are closed. Now we're out here pronouncing your judgment. Hey, to you, the Lord gonna kill you. He gonna kill you. He gonna kill you. Or whatever means that judgment is set for you. The Lord gonna get you, man. He can give it all you wicked ass people out here, man.
He's gonna judge you for all what you have done in your body. And most of you just wickedness, man. So you're gonna get some harsh judgments.
Yeah, you had all this ample time to repent, man. And you want to mock, you want to talk shit against the men of the Lord. We're seeing that now, man. A lot of you window shoppers, you still questioning. Just go ahead and leave, bro. You see that the niggas full of shit. Look what they saying now, bro. You know where the truth is at. So, hey, if you still want to, be around these guys that's off, then you go down with them. Go ahead.
And such as are for the captivity to the captivity. And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith the Lord, the sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, and the fowls of the heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy.
Right, that's what I said. Everybody has their own appointed judgment for that day. Like that show, y'all remember back on Spike, 1,000 Ways to Die.
1,000 Ways. Man, I love that.
That show was dope.
That show was dope, man.
That was judgment, man.
Yeah.
Hey, the Lord has a specific judgment because he has a sense of irony, man. He's the ultimate Jake, man. Yep. So he can have you die in the most craziest of ways, man. You know?
I guess something.
You got it?
This is 1 Kings 22 and verse 19. It says that he said, "Hear thou therefore the word of the Lord. I saw the Lord sitting in his throne, and all the hosts of heaven standing by him on his right hand and on his left. And the Lord said, Who shall persuade Ahab that he may go up and fall at Ramoth Gilead?"
Yeah, this is the council talking about, speaking about earlier, that you had in the heavens, and the Lord was about to bring that judgment on Ahab, man.
And a Christian be like, Satan wasn't in the midst of that.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, come on, man.
Read Job 1 and 2.
Exactly.
It says, and one said on this manner, and another said on that manner. So they were given, what they want to do.
Yeah,
I'm going to do it this way. Yeah. See what the Lord like.
I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna make him do this and say this. And he's like, nah, that's cool, but I got this. And the Lord's like,
well, they bidding for a job.
Yeah.
Then that angel walked up and said this.
Keep going.
Verse 21. And there came forth the spirit and stood before the Lord and said, I will persuade him. And the Lord said unto him, Wherewith? And he said, I will go forth. I will be a lying spirit in the mouth of all his prophets.
And that's proof that not all angels are good angels. You got left-hand angels too, like the brother said. Which are man?
Let me get that real quick. You still holding that out? Let me add on to that real quick.
And the Most High liked that decision. He liked that idea.
Yeah.
Psalm 78 and verse 49. He cast upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath and indignation, and trouble by sending evil angels among them.
See? Evil angels. You got angels on the left, angels on the right, man. Both doing the bidding of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, showing you that everybody's in order in the heavens, man.
So,
it's about balance.
All spirits are in order.
Look, everything is in order except Jake. Even Esau and his wickedness, he's in order, man.
He doing it.
But you know what that cuts the whole ideology of free will and rogue angels.
Yeah.
You know,
renegade,
like they try to tell you when it comes to Lucifer, right? They'll tell you that Lucifer was a rebellious angel that got kicked out of heaven and took other rebellious angels with him.
A third of that.
Yeah.
They made movies on it.
And it's like, yo, where is that in the Bible?
That's bullshit.
You know? Yeah. They say he's a musician in the heavens, right?
So you get that from Revelation 12 and 7.
But
they break it down wrong.
They make movies on that bullshit.
Yeah, like Legion.
Yeah. And wasn't that an Immortal at the end of the movie, Immortals, or one of the movies?
Edomite angels.
Where they showed the people fighting in the heavens.
Yeah.
Like, it was like people actually fighting in the air, like, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody in the heavens.
Had the swords cleaning in the air and shit. He was
Everybody in the
upside down
heavens
with
is
the
in
sky
With
fighting
the wings flapping.
Yeah, shit crazy, man.
That long blonde hair.
That one dude got kicked out, sent him down here on a meteor.
Yeah.
Now he's fighting against the other angel that's coming down. That's all propaganda and lies.
They got the image of white Jesus and the devil doing like
Locking
arms
arms and shit.
like they arm wrestling and shit.
The same person.
Yeah, but that's how these Christians think, man. You know,
That's all
of the world, man.
Yeah, it's a
that
thing.
ain't in the
It's
Bible.
a thing called duality, man.
Exactly.
You know, which to add to you have more on that?
That was already.
Add to that, get Isaiah 45 and 7.
Psalm 78 and 49. And he cast upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath and indignation, and trouble by sending evil angels among them.
Yeah, that's a double whammy. That show you the Lord get angry too, man. I thought God was all love.
Exactly.
So he's all love, but he gets mad and sends evil angels on people. Showing you Christian, you don't know the Bible, man.
Yeah.
The scripture say the Lord is angry at the wicked every day.
Yeah.
He said,
That's what I said. That you wasted your time trying to come up here like that nigga last week. Man, brother said he ain't post the video. He knew better than that, bro.
He got cut too bad, bro.
No, that's why
He didn't know nothing.
It was best for him to keep the camera that way for real.
Yeah, we're gonna delete this one.
He
Let's go do another camera.
That camera been cut off.
Let's go find the purple niggas.
Yeah.
They used to get a little
Or
content.
the armband dude. Somebody. Not them.
He was cheesy as hell too. Are you the Hebrew Israelites? Nigga, like you don't know, man.
Right. Come on, bro.
I see the sign.
Yeah. He's goofy as hell, man. You got it, brother.
Isaiah 45 and verse 7. I form the light and create darkness.
That's right. Yep.
I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things.
Right. That's why the scripture tell you an unjust balance is an abomination unto the Lord. Because he's the most high for a reason. he has complete duality. All right, it's another scripture in the Apocrypha where it says light is against darkness and all that.
Sirach 33.
You know?
Good versus evil, hot, cold.
That what makes the world what it is, man. You wouldn't know one without the other. And that's how we know that Esau, he was needed for the earth. Even though this nigga is wicked as all hell, the Most High hates him, but he was needed. You know?
Yeah, he's part of the story.
Right.
Let me get it real quick. This is Sirach chapter 33, verse 14. Good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly.
That's why the Most High is the ultimate movie director, man. He has all these things set, all right, for a reason, so that the earth can flourish. There is no light without darkness. There is no good without evil. There is no good without bad, light without darkness. As we keep saying, the same thing. It's an opposite for everything for a reason.
Right, finish it up. Verse 15, Sirach chapter 33, verse 15. So look upon all the works of the Most High, and there are two and two, one against another.
Hot and cold, light and dark, day and night,
up and down,
up and down.
Exactly. It's
in and out.
Yeah,
in and out. I mean, it makes sense.
It shows you the perfect work of the Lord, man.
That's right. That's why you got the forces of light versus the forces of darkness,
right.
Which be the elect versus the elite, so-called the wicked elite.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You got interior, exterior.
But you see, the reason why the Lord had to have Esau do this, because they had to show us our wickedness all the way unleashed. Because if he would have gave us the kingdom from the jump, it would have just been, all right, man was created, and then here's the kingdom. We wouldn't know, we wouldn't be true gods at that point, because we wouldn't know wickedness like how we fully understand it now, man. That's why in the kingdom of heaven is going to be a true kingdom of peace, because we're going to know what the tenets of evil, what if it's left to go unchecked, what it will do to the earth, man.
We know how to properly judge.
Right. Hey, we see, and because that's the problem with the people of this world. That stupid ass Tupac spirit. Hey, only God can judge me. Well, judgment is needed in the earth. You judge every day. You judge whether your do your socks match, do these shoes go with your clothes, what sin I want to put on today. You judge every day, man. But you look at it in a righteous sense, like that's wrong. That we say that a faggot should be put to death, man. Because we see the byproduct of what one faggot left unchecked, what he has done to the earth, man. You know, the destruction that they have put onto children. You let two gay dudes adopt a boy, man. You see the damage that they've done to that boy, you know, or little girl. The importance of a man and a woman. Another thing of duality, man. You can't have one without the other. As much as we get on the woman, her role is needed in the earth, man.
Yeah, because when you let these things run rampant, it brings destruction.
Right.
You know, that's the whole point. That's why it's got to get nipped in the bud. This is why, hey, like it tells you, it was a Habakkuk, how the law slapped. Can I get that real quick?
Habakkuk 1 and 4.
Because if this earth was ran under the laws of the Most High, you wouldn't see. You wouldn't see niggas. You wouldn't see bitches. No. You wouldn't have baby mamas. You wouldn't have murderers and thugs. You wouldn't whores. You wouldn't have drugs. You wouldn't have,
Everything would be in the way that it's supposed to be.
Right.
Sex wouldn't be perverted like it is now.
Exactly.
All right. Drugs wouldn't be like it is, because all these drugs that people are using is on the earth for a reason. Cocaine is on the earth for a reason. All right. You get your hand cut off. All right. They put that shit on your nubs so you stop feeling the pain, man. All right. Marijuana's on the earth for a reason. You're supposed to eat it, not smoke it, man. You know, it's different drugs out here that in its proper use is actually beneficial. But Esau took it, weaponized it, and monetized it, so that now your destruction is making him billions, man.
He's a real dope dealer.
Dope dealer.
Habakkuk 1 and verse 4. Therefore the law is slack, and judgment doeth never go forth.
Yeah, the law is slack. What is it talking about? The law is such commandments, man. Yep. And true judgment is not exercised here. True judgment does not go forth. Go ahead.
Because good is set against evil. They uphold evil as good, man.
Right.
Go ahead,
For the wicked doeth compass about the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceedeth.
Yeah, because the wicked doeth compass about the righteous, wrong judgment doeth proceedeth, man. This is why everything's out of order, man.
Yeah.
Right? Now, you got women talking about being a wife is oppression.
Yeah, and then go get an OnlyFans.
There you go. Having kids is oppression, man. Exactly. Being in her proper feminine role that the Lord created to be in is wicked to her.
And now they wonder why they're on antidepressants, confused, lonely. You know, it's full of goddamn diseases.
And it shows you like that, like you say, it's true. Why are you seeing all these older celebrities now wanting family? Like Ashanti just had a baby like last year. You know,
she going on her second one now.
I ain't know that, but you know, all these different celebrities that gave you all this bullshit about how it's better to be single. They got a husband and children now, man, because they understand that your human nature is gonna override your thought pattern at some point. That's why a lot of feminists, unless they just complete demons, they end up regretting that shit later on in life, man. Because they saw that shit destroyed them, man.
They be the main ones crashing out the car.
I wasted. I'm 30 years old. I ain't got no kids. I ain't got a husband.
Yeah, just like the same thing when these people take on those alternative lifestyles.
Yeah.
Once some time goes by, they realize they destroyed their whole life, man.
Nigga walk around with titties and shit. Come on, man. 40-year-old grandpa with titties.
Yourself.
Yeah, nigga can't hold his feces in. That shit then got stretched out.
Gotta wear Pampers and
shit. All type of shit, bro.
And a lot of them are in nursing homes, man. Because they body.
Because that, not to get graphic, but that shit is an exit. It's not supposed to be nothing going up in that.
Exactly.
You know, and that's why a lot of the diseases come from that. Your shit get ripped, or you women that ain't goddamn play with yourself with them sex toys. Now your fucking vagina like a goddamn scary movie. You know, all these different things are because you abuse yourself for over much liberty, man. You know, and like we read, because these things went unchecked. All right, you fall the wisdom of the serpent. Now your life is destroyed because of your stupid ass choices, man.
That's right. You got Hosea 4.
Yep. This is Hosea 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Yep.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
Yeah, most of our people reject it. You can look at them, man. When you see our people on a daily basis, man, they're rejected, man.
Bro.
Their spirit is gone.
Off, man.
There's no moral reverence to the Lord. A lot of them don't even believe in God.
No.
A lot of these new age niggas that you see walking around are atheists, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, and straight Satan, and they're openly blaspheming the Lord on the internet too. Yep. A lot of these videos I be seeing, niggas is questioning the Lord, the doctrine, and looking at everything from a carnal perspective. You know, because most of our people are not spiritual. Go ahead.
Because their eyes have been darkened to the truth.
Yeah, it grows darkness.
Hosea 4 and 1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel.
Yep.
For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth,
right,
nor mercy, nor knowledge of the Most High in the land.
Right. So this is twofold. This is really dealing with the Israelites, but you could apply it to Babylon, America, man.
Society.
To society today. The Lord said He had a controversy with the inhabitants of the land because of what?
It says, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of the Most High in the land.
There you go. So what happens because of that? All right, you live in a moral deprived society, man.
Yeah.
And we live in yeah. Go ahead. We live in an age of pure decadence, man.
Yeah.
Moral stupidity.
And they
right?
And what did Esau do? He asked the Most High out.
It's a term.
Keep reading.
Pretty much. Remember we went into like dandyism.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, like you said, it's that moral decadence.
That Bacchus spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we live in a world with no order.
Yeah.
Continuing on, verse 2. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out and blood touches blood.
Yeah, that's pretty much the spirit of the society. Lying, adultery, murder, this capitalist gain, capitalizing off of people's pain. Usury, debt.
This all goes back to whose spirit? Esau. Right. All right? These Edomites have pretty much, produced a society of them. That's why when we read Sirach 10.
Yeah, there you go.
Somebody want to hold that real quick. The people operate off of the people that the vibration of the rulers, man.
That's it. There you
go. So how they think is pretty much how how the people operate, man. So like you said, these elites, they're liars. All right, they're murderers, they're thieves, and society operates the same way. YN culture ain't nothing but Edomite culture. All right, because when you listen to how fucking rap music, they talk about drug dealers. Well, who gave them the drugs? Who showed them how to deal drugs, man? The Edomites.
Yeah.
Hey, they're the ones that went and got the drugs from overseas and brought them over here.
Yeah.
And you talk about a trap house. It's a trap house on every goddamn corner. You go to your Walgreens, your CVS,
church,
your church,
Walmart,
your McDonald's.
Yep.
All this shit, man. So that you want to talk about drug dealers? They're the real drug dealer. Nigga worried about Pusha T. No, these are real drug dealers, man.
Yeah.
Pusha E.
The Edomite was the original chip out.
Yeah.
The Edomites talk about niggas chipping out. You was the main one chipping out, man.
Yeah.
You know?
They talk about Jake doing drive-bys. They was showing you the drive-bys in the old Western films, man. You know, Jake used to love them shits back in the day. Yeah, hey, they show you that with that.
Yeah, Jake doing drive-bys. This nigga dropping bombs.
Come on, man.
Nations.
Yeah. They got that from the old gangster movies.
Hey, black on black. What about the white on white crime? These nations, like you said, they shoot at each other on a nationwide level, man. World War I, World War II, Cold War, Soviet War, Civil War. All what? Edomite on Edomite crime.
Jake pushing drugs, but what is Esau doing? He poisoning the water supply.
Chemical
he hitting
warfare.
you with fucking chemtrails.
Yeah, chemical warfare.
He making you eat GMO foods.
Bro, we see the true plug. WHO. Yeah. These niggas is letting you know. Look, we about to drop this pack on y'all. This Ebola. You know, the new season. Hey, we gonna have the streets about to be hot.
When you say the wire, the price of the brick just went up.
Yeah. He's a real drug dealer, man. That's a real big word, man.
Yeah.
And who they got? They got the middlemen out there. They got the Gates of Hell.
Dr.
Fauci.
Big Pharma.
Yeah, RFK.
RKO.
Carrying off toilet seats and shit, man.
Yeah,
you know, all these niggas, man. Big Pharma.
Monsanto. Them the biggest drug dealers, man.
Right. But you want to talk about Jake starting a key of coke or something, man. It's still wicked, but damn, bro.
They make their drugs legalized. They make the laws. Say we can sell these drugs and all that, and y'all can't.
And then on top of that, not to go on too much of a rant, the same shit you locking Jake up for now, you got billion-dollar industries. Marijuana, you got all these goddamn dispensaries opened up.
Everywhere.
But then locked up Jake for having a blunt in the car,
Exactly.
man.
It's a hypocritical nation.
That's it, man.
No, you got it, brother.
Continue reading?
Yeah. I got something after you.
Should be like one more person.
Where you at?
Hosea 4:3.
Go ahead.
This is therefore shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish.
There you go. So that's the result of that, because there's no knowledge of the Most High in the land.
Right.
There's no moral standard. So now society is at the state of death. Yeah. See? People are confused, don't know what the hell's going on, depressed, suicidal. Why is that? Because of the rulers, man.
And what's another reason why that? Because now everybody is reaping they're reaping the judgments of these poor choices that was made.
Exactly.
You know, why you think is all these STDs out here? This is the result of you being whores. All right, you being adulterers. All right, you being moles. All right, you took God out of the church. You took God out of everything. Now look how everybody's all dark and demonic now.
Exactly.
Man. You can't even listen to music no more because everything is Satan, man.
Exactly.
It's satanic, man. I pity you people that listen to this new music now.
That shit's
I can't. They name these damn rappers now, bro. I'm like, who the fuck is these?
Yeah.
Something Rugrat.
These are plants, man. These are all plants.
There's some new bitch that I didn't see trying to bring back that annoying ass Nicki Minaj. Remember she was rapping in that high pitched ass voice. That's a new female rapper, man.
That shit, because these young niggas are impressionable. They put these new rappers out here to keep Jake fucking stupid.
Yeah,
and they know they doing that shit.
Right.
Like back then, a lot of people didn't know about what was going on in the rap industry. Then they found out. That's why you have a bunch of one-hit wonders.
Yeah.
But now these motherfuckers know about the Illuminati and all the blood sacrifice.
They
still want to do this shit.
They want to be
like,
famous.
what the hell is wrong with
these people now are begging me.
Yep.
They're begging to go get popped. Like that one nigga, y'all saw Birdman for the deal. Yeah, like they bragging about this shit, showing you that we're at an all-time low in morality, which is why America coming up on that 200th anniversary is proof that this shit about to go, man.
It's about to go. It has to go. Enough is enough.
How low can you go?
Like,
literally.
Yeah.
Like we can't see shit getting. Well, we always say that. The Lord always shows something.
Yeah,
but
we're gonna walk by as soon as you say that.
But the point being is this, bro. It's only up from here.
Yeah, grandma walking around with a full-blown neck tattoo, sleeve. She wearing shorts with her ass out.
She wearing
talking about she back and she her feminine stage.
Come on, man.
Compete with the grandchildren.
Exactly. She in the club twerking, man. You 60 years old.
With OnlyFans.
That's society. That's America.
I saw that too.
That's why it's called Babylon.
Yeah, that shit gotta go.
Hey, when you read Tobit 4:13, it talks about how lewdness creates much want and famine, man.
Right.
So what we're seeing is the results of the most lewd kingdom that ever exists, man.
That's it.
You You know, and now everything is lacking. Every facet of society has gone on the downturn because of who's in power.
And what is the biggest key component that's missing in the world is the fear of the Lord. Because if you have fear of the Lord, you wouldn't do none of this shit you see people out here doing or saying, man.
You got what?
I got this right here.
Yep.
This is Proverbs chapter 28 and verse 16. It says, "The prince that wanteth understanding is also a great oppressor, but he that hateth covetousness shall prolong his days." NLT. It says, "A ruler with no understanding will oppress his people, but one who hates corruption will have a long life."
This is a foolish ruler, man. This is a foolish king, right? An unwise king destroys his people. Scripture say, man. You know.
And how did he do it? Through the talks of freedom. We ain't got to worry about the laws of the Most High, man. The Lord did away with the laws, man. So you could do as thou wilt. Well, that mentality, look what happened in the earth, man. All right, now, like you said, everybody's oppressed, everybody's sick, everybody's dying at an early age. Yep. People don't know God anymore. Nobody knows who they are. You know, and everybody's in that spirit of Esau. I gotta get mine. Fuck you. I gotta get mine.
Confusion. You know? And they don't even care to know the Most High.
Yeah, the earth, as vast as it is, bro. Nobody desires to try to go see the Lord anymore. Everybody's stuck in their own little bubble. Yeah. You know, nobody's wanting to help the earth live again, man. Except the elect. It says, "A man that doeth violence to the blood of any person."
Not to cut you off, but see, like you were saying earlier, we're at the height of technology, and look how worse the earth is, man. Yeah. This is supposed to be the most,
most
advanced intelligent society or whatever time we're living in right now, and this shit is at the absolute worst.
And that's a lie anyway, because all this technology that's out here has always been here.
There you go.
It's in its worst condition.
Yeah, it's not being used right.
The stuff that Esau's pushing out here is really he weaponized.
There you go. Yeah. This is darkness disguised as enlightenment.
Right.
You
because
know?
we had the internet back then. We had planes and all this. This is stuff that's been around.
Right.
And they had majority of this stuff in the hieroglyphs, man, and different ancient paintings.
Right.
But like I said, Esau created it to destroy you. Like, just giving one example, you have like the light bulb. All right, the light bulb in its original use didn't affect me. It actually helped you. But then they created the infrared
LED lights.
LED lights was actually it messes your eyes up more, but then it tricks your body.
Your circadian rhythm.
Yeah, your circadian rhythm is thrown off because that type of light, the blue lights from your phone, it destroys your body slowly because it's keeping your body in a constant state of stress. Yeah. You know, it's just one of many examples of what we're saying, man. The radio towers, Wi-Fi, all that getting fried.
I was gonna say, even the LED lights that you put in your house. You know, they're saying that it's constantly strobing. You can't see it, but it's constantly strobing. That affects your body.
Yeah. Like when you go in the store, they do that too. Like when you go in like Walmart, the lights and the music, it puts you in like a trance. And then the food, the product that's out there is influencing your decision making and what you buy. That's why they say you should never go shopping hungry because you're easily programmed by what they're advertising in the store.
Spend more money.
Yeah. So everything about this place is your destruction that have been prophetized now.
Make your bank off your death. That's so-called white man. It's the devil.
This is why I said, man, he's a great oppression, man.
Can I get something real quick? This is Sirach 14 and verse 7. And if you do it good, he doeth it unwillingly.
Right.
And at the last he would declare his wickedness.
Yeah, this man ain't done shit good for nobody, not even himself, man.
Yeah, and if he does so-called good, there's an agenda behind it.
And at that point, does it make it really good?
Exactly.
You know, like, as we went into women's liberation, to the outside person, like Aaron Russo, when he was explaining that, it was okay, it was cool, let women, have the ability to vote and get into the workforce. That seemed like that's cool for them, but then when you look at the back end of it, that really was detrimental because it broke the families up, it corrupted their minds. Yep. Now, like you said, now they view feminine roles as oppressive. Yep. When that's actually what gives you the most peace of mind. When a woman has a family and children, she's at her most opportune program because she's doing what she was created to do.
That's
which is to rear children.
That's her power.
Take care of the house and rear the children.
Functional household. You doing what you supposed to do.
Yeah, exactly.
And she doing what she's supposed to do.
Exactly.
But the serpent came and said, "Look, I got something better. Yeah. You don't need that nigga."
Get that nigga out.
And just like in the garden, you see what happened.
Right. Fuck them kids.
Exactly.
Right? You got to live your life. Exactly.
You listen to me, you're some authority over man.
Exactly.
Yeah. Then you like for the men. You took men out their natural habitat. And now you got all these bitch ass niggas walking around. They got bonnets on, leggings, you know,
full of estrogen.
Soft as shit.
Soft as shit.
Full of estrogen. Man.
You say some constructive criticism to him.
He gonna shoot you in the face.
Nigga gonna start. He gonna cry first. Then he gonna shoot you in the face.
Shoot you in the face, bro.
Then he gonna eat some McDonald's.
Yep. That's all niggas know how to do is just shoot niggas, shoot other niggas. That's it, man.
No, I don't give a fuck.
But they don't got none of that smoke for the so-called white man, man. All right, the hell with you gang banging niggas, man. Right? Most High gonna kill all them niggas, bro.
You go shit over there to Iran.
Yeah, he thugged out niggas, man.
They call it thuggo.
Yeah, Most High gonna smoke all you niggas.
Wait till the war break out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all you niggas that tough. The Lord gonna show you how tough he really is.
Exactly, man.
In the fetal position, crying and shit, man. You know what?
You ever bring that Isaiah?
Yeah. Isaiah 24 and verse 10. The city of confusion is broken down.
City of confusion, which is America. Like we just went into
ball.
It's confusion out here, man. You got these young men walking around with bonnets on, tights on,
Painting their nails
and shit.
Yeah, like
nigga out here shooting the basketball in the NBA finals with fucking
Just
fingernail painting.
Nigga,
And
he
then
has a
doing
line.
like what the fuck, man?
He has a whole line of fingernail polish.
Him and Dwayne Wade.
Wicked.
That's gay. I mean, you know, fuck it, man. It is what it is. That shit is off, bro.
Yeah, all these niggas are emos and gothic niggas now, man.
Exactly.
Nigga
You
wanna be
know,
pretty.
with the fucking spiked choker on,
Yeah.
black lipstick,
Red
pearl
hair and
necklaces
shit.
on.
Don't forget about the hair.
Yeah, all that shit. The mohawks, different colors, red dreads. They got red, yellow dreads and shit. You niggas are weird, man.
Niggas are
You're possessed.
Yeah,
Bro.
literally.
That's
That's a
all it
demon
is.
on you.
You possessed, bro.
You got a demon on
Look,
you.
this is the
I'm gonna
nigga
walk
Playboy
around.
Cardi with the shit in his face.
Yeah, he got the little.
No,
that
did y'all
nigga's
see
a
that
faggot,
shit?
too.
Did y'all see that stuff this
Faggot.
fall?
Man.
This nigga was at motherfucking
Oh, yeah,
Coachella.
yeah.
They came out in a maxi dress, bro.
Yep.
Come on, man.
I couldn't
Full
even watch
wig. He had a full
Yep.
the silk press out with a maxi dress on, man.
dancing
Yeah,
and
I
shit,
seen
doing that
him walk
little
around with
dance.
Afro puffs.
I couldn't even watch
Like
that
little
shit,
girls.
man. I had to fast forward just to
Bro,
get, and I was like, nope, I
my
ain't
personal
watching that
trainer
shit.
was like, man, he went to that shit. He's the one that told me about it. He was like, that nigga came out. He was like, everybody was kind of like confused. All the femboys over there doing their little shit. But the normal Jakes that was like, bro, what the fuck, man? 'Cause that's Lil Uzi artist. So, you know, Lil Uzi a weirdo too, man.
He's an emo.
All these little Satan worshiping niggas that they put on the pedestal, man. That's why this shit gotta go. This shit is over.
It's
Entertainment is done. The movies is done. TV's trash.
ass.
Right?
Yeah.
It's all done, man.
All your streamers are a bunch of little weird.
Yeah,
shit.
we live in a streaming society.
Yeah, because they said because the streamers are the new Hollywood now.
Yeah, them
They
niggas
are.
are
Yeah.
whack
You
too.
see
Whack as
everybody
fuck.
hopping on that wave. You see
All
Adrian
over whack.
Adrian Broner, old bugged out ass.
Yeah.
Drunken ass, man.
Even with the basketball, that shit whack. Streaming and
Yeah.
the 1v1, all that shit is whack,
Trash.
man.
Trash.
All that shit is whack,
That's
bro.
what it's gonna say. The Murph is going. You read that.
Back this shit all the way up. Go ahead, Al.
Isaiah 24 and 10. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up,
Yeah.
that no man may come in.
This is where we at now, man. Businesses are belly flopping, man.
Yep.
Right? The stuff we grew up on is shutting down, man. All your retail, these malls are getting
Fast
shut
food.
down. Fast food is trash.
Yep.
It's all going to hell.
Yep.
Right?
Verse 11, it says, there is a crying for wine in the streets.
Yeah, the crying for wine is that people want to know what the fuck's going on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why are these things happening? Why is society shifting to this moral decadence that we see today?
That is the biggest question.
You know?
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. Hey, all these women are studs, lesbos now. The men are effeminate, right? Emasculated. That's society we live in today, man.
And it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
okay.
You can't judge. This is a weird fucking place, man. We gotta get up out of here, man. Right? Hey, these kids that's been born for the people who took the jab, they're done.
Oh yeah, they sick.
You know? they really finished, man.
They done.
There's no hope for them, man. A lot of these niggas can't read,
Nope.
can't spell, right? That's why a lot of teachers it's been an
man.
uproar of teachers
I
just
did
quitting,
a
man.
lesson on
Or
that.
beating they beat up the
Yeah.
kids now.
I did a lesson on that last week. They checking out. They're done.
Yeah.
They're done. They said they're basically just there to babysit.
Yeah, that's really all it is.
That's
now.
all they doing. Cause they try to they even ask the kids, why don't you read the passage? Oh, I didn't want to.
And
They
what-
call their mama in
and
the
what can they
class.
do?
You can't take their phone.
Nope.
You can't. They can hit you. You can't hit them. Who wants to be
No,
around
a
that
nigga-
shit?
A nigga sparked up a blunt in the middle of class, bro.
Yeah, it's over.
They sure you can't do nothing with these little
It's a
white
waste of time.
man.
Quit too.
I got
I
something
would
to add what you're saying to show you that this place is done. It says 52% of women aged 20 to 39 in the U.S. are now child-free. So these women ain't having kids no more, man.
Good. Hey, but I did hear some good news. They said these kids that's going around like ramshacking malls and stores, those that get caught, they're gonna charge the parents too.
They should.
So that's
They
what
should, bro.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah, because Eve, your ass gonna get a lot of
Who's raising these fucking monsters?
Hey, get that in the pocket for the
fucking black woman, man.
A mistress woman should bring 4 monsters.
Right?
That's the damn nigga woman.
Single mom, both the dad and the mom. All right.
The nigga
Because
ain't shit.
even if the dad is there, he's still okay with it. Cause look, they show you that the shows like Empire and all them drug shows. If the son's bringing home millions of dollars because he pushing weight, the parents ain't gonna say nothing. He paying their bills. He's covering the rent.
Right.
So they let this nigga poison the neighborhood all because they getting by. So the parents should take the judgment as well, man.
Yep. That's a game changer right there.
That's beautiful.
Beautiful. Call out y'all by Chanel Shaw, man.
Second Ezra 6 and verse 21. And the children of a year old shall speak with their voices. The women with the child shall bring forth untimely children of 3 or 4 months old, and they shall live and be raised up.
That's how it goes.
Is that sin? It's
It's 5. Got a quick one. This is Isaiah chapter 19 and verse 14.
Second Ezra 5.
And it says, the Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof. It says, the Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof. And they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. And ultimately, as we've been going into today's sermon, ultimately, it's a very perverse spirit, or adverse to righteousness. That's why we see moles, or we see the woman over the man, badass kids, and so on and so forth.
Keep that back.
Bring that back out real quick.
Isaiah 19 and verse 14. The Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit.
Yeah, he did say that.
That's the
Read it again and get perverse. Get that word perverse.
Isaiah 19 and verse 14. The Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof.
Like the elder said, that's America. If you can't see that, man, you part of that right there. If you can't see that perverse spirit is being mingled in Babylon the Great, your ass is part of that yourself.
And the reason why is because just like the ones we're reading about, you got demons on you.
Yeah.
Everybody in this world that's not in the truth, you got these perverse things. That's why you do the things that you do, and you don't see nothing wrong with it. Man.
Yep.
Eventually, your lifestyle is tied to some type of idolatry.
Exactly. And you have some type of worldly affairs. Right? Yeah. You got that for me, Rashad?
God, this is the word for perverse. It's iam. And it says distorting, perverting, wrapping, perversity, perverse. It's the temper of distorting.
Distorting. Look up distorting. Click on it right there.
I got the comment.
You got the comment. Read it real quick.
So perverse in the online dictionary reads wicked, unnatural.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Unnatural. Who's in rulership? Job 9:24. The earth is given to the hand of the wicked. So now you should see why the world is going the way it's going, because the wicked's in rulership, man. Everything is adverse to your how by Shemal Shah. It's going backwards, man. Right. You got more?
So degenerate.
Degenerate? Is that not niggas, man? Yep. The Lord said, I made thee a noble vine, but that has become a degenerate plant. That's you trials, man. You make it worse. Esau was already wicked. Like the brother said, Esau was playing his role. But you niggas made this shit worse, man.
Yeah.
You made being a mole like, damn. Like, okay, you gave it shit.
Hey, that's the spirit. Like, you said that. Hey, it came across my fucking feed on the gram. It was some mole rap group. It was a bunch of teenage niggas talking about he got to pay to get the.
And
they was rapping and shit. I'm like, yeah, this shit over, man.
Bro. You got grown ass men. What we had the man walk past, weed to the ass, like, bruh. Right. Why, Jay? You a damn degenerate. You got to go, man. This is why the Lord got to flood this place with fire, man. You gotta go. It's no going back. This is flood behavior. Now, like we always bring out, now you see why the Lord flooded the earth.
He opened up these jakes to do that, because dealing with that Mo spirit, that's the doorway for these demons to get in there. So once you allow yourself to get penetrated like that, now you have nothing to hold you back.
Yeah.
That's why when you read Romans, the first chapter, man, they did away with the they made the truth of the Most High into a lie.
Yep.
Because ultimately these devils told you the ways of the Lord don't work no more, man.
Yep.
And so now him giving you this pseudo science, this modern way, that's why these people are bunked out. That's why we read earlier in Habakkuk and Hosea, man. There's no truth in the land because you people believe the devil, man.
That's it. Yeah, niggas actually believe that people are born gay.
It's like you hear that shit.
Man, that's a big ass debate.
That's a bit like, man.
But Esau's science proved that that's not the case.
Right. Nah.
You have to chemically affect somebody like that. They did with the frogs and that one Jake, Azrazine.
Yeah, that big.
Yeah, you have to. He was
Very
a
big. Yeah, he was.
But they show you that it's a. They have a gay bomb, bro. Yeah. It's an actual weapon they have to where they drop that shit. They say they dropped the shit down in the city right now. People that's hit with the film, they're gonna become gay, man. Because it's a chemical imbalance that changes your body to move like that.
Put it in the food and water.
Put it in, especially in the water bottle, the estrogen and shit, man. A lot of these little boys is feminine as hell. Come on, man.
Nigga eating soy.
Yep. You got more?
Continuing on. It says, degenerate, perverse, contrary, figuratively turned away from what is right.
Exactly.
Is that not today's society, man? Everything right. This society is turned upside down. Man.
Yeah, freedom is really rebellion.
Yeah, because like we said earlier, the promise of freedom ultimately puts you in this position today. Because you need parameters to keep you from going out and doing certain things. That's what the fear of the Lord is. The fear of the Lord gives you parameters not to go outside of. And when you go outside those boundaries, then you're susceptible to corruption, man. And this world, as it said in Micah 2:10, has corrupted you beyond point of repair, man. That's why a lot of 2/3 gotta die. All 2/3 gotta die, man.
You rabid.
Can I get this word real quick? It's not word, it's story. But it says to twist, change, or misrepresent something that loses its original shape.
Is that not what is modern? The word modern?
Being opposed to the past.
That's what you see right now. They oppose against the scriptures, man. That Esau Edom has it where everybody think being that like this lifestyle is okay. It's the right way. When it's actually against the ways of the Heavenly Father.
And they're seeing that, just going back to the nuclear family dynamic. And you see women talking about they want a traditional man. You got men talking about they want a traditional wife, which men always wanted that. But you did have that little movement where they want to dump bitch and all that shit. Old ass rap songs. They see I want to deal with the crazy baby mamas and all that. Niggas like that shit too. But you see that things are slowly being put back into the right way because the Lord is resetting.
Yeah, this modern way is not working, man.
No.
This is why people are depressed and suicidal.
Yeah.
Right?
Here it is. The Lord gave you herbs. People wanted pharmaceuticals. Now they're saying the pharmaceuticals are fucking you up. Every damn day you turn TV on, there's another commercial. All them tiny ass words talking about you got this problem, you can call this number.
Bleed out his ass and shit.
It's showing you that
Side effects.
And that's dealing spiritually. All the shit that you into in this world, it has side effects that morally are destroying. That's spiritually destroying you.
Everybody walking around with side effects.
Physically destroying you, man.
That's the side effects of this society, man.
That's why Esau has to be taken out the way, man.
That's crazy.
Did you have more? Is that it?
That was it.
Gone.
So Isaiah chapter 26.
29.
So Isaiah 29:16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding?
This is Esau. He has turned everything upside down. Now he has everybody question the Creator. When, bro, you're the creation. The Lord created you in the way that you were supposed to be. That's why when you read the Psalms, you just talk about, how we were wonderfully and beautifully made. Hey, if the Lord made you women, you got a flat ass and no titties, that's the way He wants you to be, man.
That's how you want it.
You don't need implants and BBLs, bro. And if you did want that, you can do that naturally. Get your ass in the gym and do squats, man.
Exactly. Ain't nothing but a muscle.
Hey, get a husband and tell him to take you to Pound Town, man.
Change your goddamn diet.
Yeah, man.
Bitches out here eating fucking crab legs.
Oysters.
Yeah, what's that shit? The crab bowl. Crab boils and shit.
Yeah. Hey, you got niggas getting extension surgery. Nigga went to goddamn Colombia and got his knees extended. So now he's 6 foot.
Yeah.
Nigga gonna play basketball and get fucked up.
Hey, the Lord created you the way it's supposed to be. He made you a man, you a man. If you're a woman, you a woman. Because you can change the outside plumbing, but your inside is still the same.
Yeah.
You know, your spirit, your spirit, you are a man. You're a woman. You can't change that. Man.
2 genders, man.
Exactly.
Now, according to the serpent, how many genders?
It's about
18.
like 800.
800 now?
800?
It's above the fuck out.
It's a lot now, bro.
Man, that's it, man.
Etc.
This shit
Yeah,
crazy,
that's
man.
why the Lord has to hit the reset button, man.
They got to.
Not shit like that.
That's the stomach.
That's nasty.
Yeah, they need to put her on the grill right now.
That's right. That's crazy.
They feed the whole hotel.
We had leftovers.
Any more next?
That was another
Come on, you want something? Y'all still want to bring it?
Nah, you know.
Whatever you got.
I got something real quick.
You're on the second Ezra 14.
Go a couple more out there.
The earth wicked through age.
Get Isaiah 24 too about the inhabitants of the earth.
Yeah, Isaiah 24 and 5.
Transgress the laws. You know what I'm talking about?
Whoever got a verse, go ahead.
Isaiah 24 and verse 5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof.
Yeah, start up.
Isaiah 4.
Yeah.
Isaiah 24 and 4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away.
Yep.
The world languisheth and fadeth away.
Look at the earth. The earth is in complete and utter destruction.
Yeah.
The seasons are out of whack.
Look at this
Bro,
shit.
we're about to be in June and it's cold, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, huh?
I said crazy.
Yeah, the seasons is out of whack. The people, they're through. You know, everybody's, like you said, everybody's tired.
Yep.
Bro, you could get 10 hours of sleep, still wake up.
Still wake up.
Yeah.
Aching, tired,
Take all the herbs, you can eat perfect, work out,
run.
still be through, man.
Yep.
You know,
Tell me about it. Yeah.
overworked, underpaid.
I stretch about 5-6 times a day just to feel normal.
Man, everything's the animals are crying. Everything's crying out, man. Go ahead.
It says, the world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish.
Somebody look up that word language. You know, it showed that, according to Proverbs 21, the earth, when the righteous are in authority, the world will rejoice. If the wicked bear rule, the people mourning. Who's in rulership? If you can't tell, look at the state of the world, and I'll give you your answer, man.
You the boys?
Right?
Big E.
The white man.
Big
The
E.
white man. All right? Not no reptilian, they didn't know. He's the white man.
Yeah,
Edomite.
exactly.
These elites, man, they are human, and they're making these demonic ass choices, but they're still human though, man. All right, that's the thing. I've seen a lot of like elites. They're not from this world.
Yeah, they retaliate.
No, bro, they just get counsel from Satan.
That's it.
Got that word?
They're just
Yeah.
children of the wicked. Go
This
ahead.
is the word for languish. It says to lose vitality, weaken, or suffer neglect.
Is that not the state of the world?
Yep.
Real quick, we're gonna go back to that. Get that wisdom of Solomon, or whatever. No, second Ezra slide. Second Ezra 14. Think about like either 14 or 16. When it said the word I've got weaken through age. Second Ezra 14.
Rap Jack.
And that word for language too.
So there's 14, 17.
Another definition goes into approaching death.
I got it.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
So that's what we're seeing right now is the world getting closer and closer, and ultimately Esau's age getting closer and closer towards death. Because if this devil was allowed to keep going, for sure everything would die.
Nah, hey, that's like that Dave Chappelle show. Remember the wrap it up button? Hey, Lord's wrapping this shit up, man. If he didn't, like the scriptures say, there would be no flesh to be saved, man. Go ahead.
This is 2 Ezra 14 and verse 17. For look how much the world shall be weaker through age. So much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell
And
therein.
it's just continually getting worse and worse and worse. Why? Because the wicked is ruling. And he won't stop till everybody's dead. Because he knows his judgment is death. So he wants to take everybody with him.
He's on that Samson shit. What it called?
You go back to Isaiah.
That's why I like, bro, Zaquan brought out this week, what was it, Samson? Yeah, Samson. That's Esau.
That's a loser's mentality. Yeah. If I'm going to lose, everybody going to go with me.
Yeah, it's coming with me.
That what the 48 say? They go down, they gonna shoot the nukes, everybody going down.
But see, the thing is, the scripture say that's not going to happen.
I No.
The elect gonna win. The elect already won. We just gotta play out the victory, man. Right.
Isaiah 24 and verse 5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant.
That's the answer to what we just read in second entrance. Because the elite that's ruling, they have broken the covenant with the world. Because they went to war against the Most High in nature, man. They live contrary to everything that's beneficial for continuality, man. So this is why the Lord he's about to kick him off the throne, man.
Their mindset is war against creation.
Yes. On all levels. His mind, when it said his heart is deep, man, that wasn't no exaggeration.
Hell no.
It says that word deep is unsearchable, man. Because only he can think of something so diabolical that it can kill you, but still be able to goddamn drag you on while they milk you for pennies, man.
Yeah. Look at the healthcare. Look at the healthcare system.
There's no reason why all these big cancer companies, diabetes, all the food companies, they are funded by these different bigger corporations because they're all feeding into the beast.
It's the same bullshit every March Madness. You gotta give in to the such and such programs. Like, man, shut the cancer research.
You want to round up your purchase, donate to.
I hit no every time. You want to no. Hit that button. No. Hell.
But they'll mask it like the Red Cross and all.
Yeah.
These are demons.
You want to donate your blood. They'll park right at the goddamn. Right at Chick-fil-A.
That's your job, bro.
That's your job. Anywhere restaurant, they'll post up right there.
Yeah, like, your job.
Yeah, you'll get a $40 gift card if you donate blood.
You ain't about to goddamn have me out there crazy. I mean, who he been the main one in there? Eve, dumbass.
Eve and Esau.
Yep. Got something real quick. This is Habakkuk 2 and verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. But the just shall live by his faith. So as the film was going into, touching on all these things that Esau is pretty much orchestrating in the earth, all that shit, man, who the fuck thinks of this shit, man? Who thinks about polluting the air, polluting the earth, destroying people, making people transgender?
The scripture say that he's the man of mischief. They sit around thinking about different types of ways and plots to get over and destroy people. He can't rest without doing some type of evil.
Yeah.
He can't say
too.
Yeah.
So he overthrew.
That's a real wicked nigga, man.
Yeah.
Proverbs 29 and 2. When the righteous are authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. It's like they are now, man. The wicked is ruling, man. They triumph over right now. And every damn body is mourning under them.
Yeah. And can't nobody say they happy right now.
No, nobody.
And I'm talking about the people that's not in the truth. Can't nobody say they happy right now, man.
They hate this shit.
Everybody kitchen hell.
Hell, even his own damn people mourning.
Yeah, because shit, you don't no floss on social media no more.
That's it.
You know, no family get-togethers.
Yep.
No, nothing. Everybody's miserable, man.
Everybody complain about they can't afford life.
Somebody like shit, them gas
prices is hell, bro.
Can't afford
cookout, nigga. Hell no, we
can't
ain't.
afford food. They can't afford rent.
I beat on them.
I seen somebody say they were staying in a damn U-Haul truck, man.
They say that U-Haul trucks, they say
storage buildings,
units,
tents,
mobile homes, RVs.
Niggas is in the woods.
woods.
Yeah. Living in a little.
They sleeping in old abandoned dope houses. Any more?
Isaiah 24. Isaiah 24 verse 6. Therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left.
That's going to be the solution, man. That nuclear fire. All right, the Lord is going to send that fire as a cleansing agent. Like how it was with the flood. All right, that water was used as a cleansing agent to get rid of all that offended the Lord back then. Well, this fire, since he said he wasn't going to flood the earth anymore, which is why we have the rainbow, that fire is going to be that new agent, you know? And all those that are wicked, all those that refuse to repent, you're going to end up in that fire, getting burnt to a crisp, man. Back to ashes, man.
Yeah, ashes.
The water buried the wicked, and the fire gonna burn it up.
Back to the earth we shall go.
That's it, man. Circle of life.
You're right.
Hey, nobody had anything else we go ahead and close it. So with that, Lord willing, this camp was edifying. We're going to face the east and give all honor and praise the glory to you. Double honors to our apostles, elders, and great millstone that taught us the truth and the rule well. And peace and citation to be elected to that foundation.
Hey, shalom.
Shalom.